If you opened up this application and saw absolutely nothing, no content, no channels, no categories, this is not a glitch. There's something much bigger happening behind the scenes. Now, we've seen this application. If you try to use it now, all of the content has been removed because it looks like the developer has now decided to stop the support of this application. So this application shut down. Amazon is now blocking installs, and now this one has completely wiped its content. So let me explain exactly what's going on with all of these applications and what this means for FireStick users in 2026. Now, with this application, I did cover in a video a few days ago, and it just shows you once again that the developer has decided, effective immediately, I'm now not going to offer any more support, any more development. Really, this application is now more or less shutting down. Even though you can see some thumbnails, when you try to click on anything, you'll now see that there's no more links available. So effectively, you can say this has been completely shut down. So this is not Amazon blocking it. This is not Android TV blocking it. This is the developer of the application now deciding that maybe this is just too much headache, too much stress, can't keep maintaining it, can't keep trying to fight Amazon. Maybe there was some legal pressure. Maybe there was something forcing them to do it. Either way, this application is now completely gone. Now, backing out of this, so you can see Amazon is definitely tightening restrictions. Fire TVs, Fire Sticks are now blocking more applications. This is not random. I would say this is more like legal pressure and even platform pressure. So developers are either shutting down voluntarily or they're removing their content before they get forced to shut down. Now, this one, where lots of you emailed me about this application, and many thanks to Razor, who's one of my long-term followers, who told me that he's now noticed this is completely not showing any content, both on Fire Sticks and also on Android TV. So when you open that up, you can see the app opens up okay, no warning message, no blocking message, no Amazon telling you that the application has been disabled. However, when you get into the application, the content is empty and the streams are not loading. So this basically means one of two things. Either the source servers have now been removed from this application, so no more content to pull from, or maybe the backend API has been disabled. So the app isn't itself blocked, it's just hollow now. It's an empty shell, and more like what you could say happened to the Cinema one. So again, we've seen the Cinema application now telling you that no more support, no more updates. We can now see more applications are being blocked from being installed, so you can't even install them anymore. You got the Live TV application now completely wiped, and you got much smaller applications disappearing quietly, both on Fire Sticks and also on Android TV. And I do have to say that lots of people, when they watch videos like this, the most common comment I see is just buy yourself an unbox and away you go. But Android TV, although not as restrictive as Amazon devices, they are slowly also going down a similar path where you will see more of your applications being quietly disabled in the background. So where do we go from here? So I do think that this is going to get worse and worse, both on the Amazon devices and on Android TV. Really, if you are looking for a platform which is completely outside all of these blogs, either you have to get an unbranded, uncertified streaming box, like the typical stuff you see on AliExpress and some of those places. That's one option. Or one of the options I'm exploring is actually making my own Android box. So maybe getting an old mini PC or maybe getting an old laptop and repurposing that with Android TV, where you can go ahead and install any application that you like. You won't see any restrictions, any blogs, and you will have complete control about exactly what happens on that device. So if you are interested in those two options, guys, do leave me a comment below and let me know whether I should go for the unsupported Chinese box option first, or maybe try to build my own Android TV device. Do leave me that comment below. But the only thing I can say for sure, that if you are streaming this kind of content, especially as more applications are being blocked, it really is essential for you to use a VPN. I do say that the blocks are regional based, so I have seen people reporting that certain applications in certain regions are being blocked for them, but then the exact same application in another region is working absolutely fine. So I do think the VPN will give you that privacy, will give you that protection. It will allow you to change your IP address, and it will ensure that your ISP can't throttle you, and more importantly, can't monitor what you're doing on your device. I personally recommend IPVanish. I've used them for more than 5 years. It just works really well. You get those unlimited connections. So it doesn't matter if you've got 2 Fire Sticks, 10 Android TVs, all your phones, all your tablets, all of them can be covered with a single account. You can then access geolocked content. You can protect your privacy. and really it's just the easiest way to stay safe in the year 2026. If you're interested in that, do scan the QR code. Using my link does help to support the channel, so many thanks for doing that. Do leave me a comment below if you're impacted by this application, which now, as you can see today, has no content. And do let me know if you've now moved to another application or another device, and I'll hopefully catch up with you guys real soon. Thanks.